Your brain is actively rotting, poisoned by the comforting lie that your intelligence is fixed at birth. Prepare to violently rewire your neurology. The brutal metamorphosis revealed at the very end of this video will shatter your reality and permanently destroy the person you are today. Part 1. The Cognitive Slaughterhouse. Your brain is actively rotting right now. It is being slowly poisoned by a dangerous, comfortable lie you've swallowed your entire life. The belief that your intelligence was permanently locked at birth. You look at the titans, the people who effortlessly master complex skills, and you feed your ego a toxic alibi. They just have a better brain. I guess I'm just not built that way. Stop swallowing that garbage. You are using your genetics as a cowardly excuse for intellectual laziness. Believing your IQ is a fixed vault is the perfect, comfortable trap. It gives you explicit permission to stay completely safe, rusting away in the stagnant waters of autopilot routines. This comfort is a slow death, and here at Money Harvest, we do not tolerate comforting delusions. If you are ready to forcefully tear down the invisible cage you've built around your mind, hit that subscribe button right now. Your support gives us the absolute drive to continue bringing you the hard-hitting, unvarnished truths that transform your reality. True intelligence is not a lucky ticket drawn from a cosmic genetic lottery. It is a ruthless, highly calibrated system of daily friction. Today, your lifelong excuses die. Here are the 5 unyielding habits designed to upgrade your mental operating system right now. Listen closely. Part 2. The 5 unyielding habits. Habit 1. Seek absolute cognitive friction. Look around you. The modern world is engineered to make thinking completely effortless. You rely on algorithms to feed you ready-made opinions, GPS to navigate your own neighborhood, and search engines to remember basic facts. You are completely outsourcing your intellect to silicon. To force your brain to build new neural pathways, you must intentionally choose the hard way. Read dense, difficult books that deeply frustrate you. Learn a complex language or a musical instrument that makes you feel hopelessly inadequate. When you feel that headache-inducing strain of not understanding something, do not run away to a distraction. That sharp discomfort is not a sign of your stupidity. It is the physical sensation of your brain expanding in real time. It is your brain tearing muscle fibers to grow back stronger. Habit 2. Ruthless dopamine starvation. We live in an economy of endless, cheap stimulation. Every time you doom scroll through short-form videos or binge-watch mindless entertainment, you flood your brain with unearned dopamine, dulling your receptors and completely destroying your attention span. True intelligence requires sustained, unbreakable focus. You cannot solve complex problems if your mind is constantly screaming for its next 10-second hit of entertainment. By instituting a daily period of complete digital silence, locking your phone in another room and forcing yourself to sit in pure boredom, you resensitize your brain. You teach your neurology that dopamine must be earned through deep, meaningful work. When you starve the mind of cheap thrills, it will eventually crave complex problem solving just to feel alive. Habit 3. High-intensity physical priming. Separating the brain from the body is a catastrophic error of modern thinking. You cannot cultivate a world-class intellect inside a lethargic, physically stagnant body. When you push your physical limits through intense exercise, you aren't just building muscle. You are flooding your brain with a powerful chemical that acts like a miracle fertilizer. This fertilizer accelerates the creation of new neurons and fortifies the mental connections you are trying to build through your daily work. Sweat is the price you pay to lubricate the gears of your mind. Move your body to unlock your brain. Habit 4. The ultimate test of comprehension. Most people suffer from a massive illusion of competence. You read an article, nod your head, and falsely believe you have mastered the concept. You haven't mastered anything. You merely recognized it. To truly forge intelligence, you must rip concepts apart and rebuild them. Take whatever complex subject you are trying to learn and force yourself to explain it out loud on a blank piece of paper, using language so incredibly simple that a 6-year-old child could understand it. The moment you stumble, the moment you have to rely on confusing jargon to hide your lack of understanding, you have found the weak link in your intellect. Do not hide from that weakness. Attack it. Go back to the source material, fill the gap, and try again. This habit strips away your ego, leaving only a pure, unshakable grasp of the truth.
Habit 5. Architected deep sleep. All the brutal friction and relentless work will amount to absolutely nothing if you do not honor the silent phase, where the actual biological upgrade takes place. Hustle culture has poisoned us into believing that sleep is a luxury reserved for the weak, a period of wasted productivity. This is total ignorance. When you sleep, particularly during deep sleep, your brain physically flushes out toxic waste that accumulates during waking hours. More importantly, this is the exact moment when your brain permanently writes your new skills and knowledge into your long-term memory. If you cheat your sleep, you are actively sabotaging your own growth. Guard your rest with terrifying aggression. Part 3. The reality collision. Intelligence is entirely useless if it remains trapped inside the confines of your skull as abstract theory. You must force your newly acquired cognitive power to collide with reality. Build a business, write a thesis, solve a logistical nightmare in your career, or create a piece of art. Theory without execution is just intellectual self-indulgence. You must subject your ideas to the unforgiving free market of reality, allowing them to fail and shatter. Every time you apply your mind to a tangible problem and fail, you gather priceless data that accelerates your evolution. You realize that failure is no longer a reflection of your fixed genetic worth. It is merely a calibration mechanism, pointing you exactly toward what you need to learn next. You stop fearing judgment and start craving the undeniable results that only come from bleeding in the arena. The myth of fixed genetic destiny has been entirely eradicated from your psyche, replaced by the terrifying, exhilarating responsibility that you are the sole architect of your own mind. This is the ethos of Money Harvest. We do not deal in comforting hope. We deal in absolute, actionable truth. Take these habits, weaponize them, execute them with a cold, mechanical consistency until the person you were yesterday would not even recognize that towering intellect you have become today. The limits of your mind are an illusion. Shatter them, rebuild them, turn off the screen, and go build your mind.